you're active on social media, you're nearly bound to come across a piece of viral content at some point that's been shared with your friends or your followers. Here's a brief breakdown of what it means to go viral, some of the ways it usually works, and also ways to overcome the negative social impact. By definition, viral comes from the word virus, which is a medical term used to describe a small infectious agent that can infect all types of organisms. On the internet, a piece of content can spread just like a virus if people become infected when they see it. The infection usually comes from evoked emotions that spur the viewer to share it, so they can relate with other people and discuss how they feel. Truthfully, anything can go viral on the internet, often to describe what we post on sites and apps like Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, and others. Without these social networking sites, it will be a whole lot harder for things to go viral. Back in the 90s, we were not connected online the way we are now. These days, we're constantly connected to each other on sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and others. Advanced technology and platform design have made it way too easy to share things with our friends and followers, making the perfect environment for a ripple effect to occur on all levels of social media. However, there are lots of common problems that most major social media platforms haven't totally solved despite their efforts to do so. In this video, we will be discussing three main issues, that is fake news, political issues, and social etiquette. Social media etiquette to be exact. For example, fake news, which websites promote links to their own totally false news stories on social media in order to drive traffic to them. Many users have no idea that they're fake in the first place. Some users, when spreading fake news on social media without even checking on its validity. The society may think that because it has many tweets or likes, the news were assumed to be true. However, they may not know that by spreading fake news, they are actually risking themselves into more complicated matter. Fake news are very bad for the society as people nowadays tend to believe everything that they read or watch online are true. Next is political issues, which is a very serious and sensitive matter. Social media has become an alternative channel of information in promoting democratic values, but consumers less careful when throwing accusations. This situation should be monitored through postings and comments in social media, particularly Facebook and WhatsApp, which these comments refer to a public opinion. A humorous meme or viral video skewering politicians like our own Prime Minister, the latest hashtag slogan in response to breaking news, maybe even a social movement symbol as an updated profile picture. Critics fear that it is a self-satisfying selectivism. It gives people an easy way to feel they are contributing to a cause while substituting for more intensive political participation. However, the prevalence of social media in politics has made elected officials and candidates for public office more accountable and accessible to voters, and the ability to publish content and broadcast it to millions of people instantaneously allows campaigns to carefully manage the candidates' images based on rich sets of analytics in real time and at almost no cost. Lastly, it is the social media etiquette. With the help of social media sites, insecurities become perfections and photo manipulation is now very much a formality. It's great to be able to manipulate photos to make them look how we want, but there are also times when altering a photo is clearly unethical. Therefore, we have to be critical in deciding when it is acceptable to alter a photo and when we should simply leave a photo as it is. After all, social media is meant to be positive. As technology nowadays gets better and better, much more easier to be used and accessed with unlimited data from anywhere and anytime. We should always be responsible for our actions on social media nowadays. Manners in social media are just as important as manners in our real life. Therefore, here are some ways to overcome the negative social impacts. First of all, maintaining positive online presence. Sharing extremely opinionated viewpoints can be a lightning rod online. Think twice before liking, supporting status updates, or posting such opinions, which can incite and aggravate others. It's important to remember, if you don't have anything nice to say, perhaps it's better to leave unsaid. Secondly, tone of voice and attitude. Professionalism is imperative. If you don't say it in social or work setting, don't say it online in the most public of forums. Respect and politeness are vital. Always be considerate of others and treat them the way that you wish to be treated. Poor spelling, punctuation, grammar, and choice of words can reflect equally poorly upon the individual. Shorthand, abbreviations, and online slang should be avoided if possible. Thirdly, being a responsible user. Understand that each social network has its own rules of conduct, social norms, and methods of interaction. Use privacy settings to limit who can view your posts and shares. In conclusion, virality has its own pros and cons towards the society. Social medias are used by people from different walks of life. Therefore, it is very important to be responsible of our any actions.